like you were drinking at the intermission. Perfect. Great. So we in Canada, we perform many different formats, but tonight we're going to do some short form because there hasn't been a ton of this festival, and we thought we'd bring a little dumb short form to. Yeah, I'm just making it. Okay, great.
Improv.
So what we're going to do to start is we're going to do a series of puns, really bad jokes. We're going to try and tell the worst jokes based on suggestions from you guys. The joy of this game is if we tell a good pun, you're going to cheer, you're going to laugh, it's going to be great. But if we tell a really bad one, we're going to cheer even louder because we want to support bad comedy. That's what we're here for. So to get us started, I'll come to you, ma'am. What's your name? Susanna, you seem terrified. Yeah, that's great. Don't worry, it's not. I just want to ask you if you could sing a song a cappella. Go for it. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. Susanna, what's an object you might find in a hardware store? A hammer. Oh.
Didn't you have that last night?
Yeah, we got a hammer last night, and we made a lot of hammer jokes. So this is great. So give me a saw. Great. So different. Great. Let's move away from that. Let's go. I love it. Thank you, Susanna. So we're going to attempt to do a bunch of puns based on saw, and then we'll come back to you for more suggestions. All right, here we go.
Oh, hey, sex with me is like a saw. Afterwards, there's a bunch of sawdust for some reason. Think about it.
Sex with me is like a saw. It's a little rusty.
Sex with me is like a saw. You rub it back and forth.
Sex with me is like a saw. Lots of wood. And then you cut it? No.
Sex with me is like a saw. Too many teeth.
Okay.
I was going to say that one. Okay.
Me too. I was also going to say that.
Right here. Hi, what's your name? Henrik, what's you go to your kitchen, you open the refrigerator, you pull out a liter of milk. Okay.
Sex with me is like a liter of milk.
I think that's good. Okay, we'll get
I got one. Sex with me is like a liter of milk. I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't swallow.
I was wrong. Don't cheer for that one. Don't cheer for that one. Great. You, sir, what's a product you might find in a sporting goods store? A ball. That's. Can we get more? Like, what kind of a ball? For what sport? A golf ball. I love it. Okay, great. Sex with me is like a golf ball full of dimples.
Sex with me is like a golf ball. If you're accurate, you'll get a hole in one.
Sex with me is like a golf ball. It comes in a pack of 3.
Sex with me is like a golf ball. The way I play golf, they often get wet. Because they go the water hazard. You hit the...
Sex with me is like a golf ball. It involves a lot of whacking.
Sex with me is like a golf ball. Tiger Woods has probably fondled it.
Okay, we'll do one last one. Ma'am, over here, what's something you might find in your garage? Oil. What?
Great.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
Sex with me is like oil.
Sex with me is like oil. It's crude.
Oh, let's leave it there.
All right. Thank you so much. The reason we do that game is because deep down we all wish we were stand-up comedians, and that's a good example of why we should not be. Now we're going to do a scene for you. Karen and Alistair are going to do a scene. I'm just going to get you a suggestion to start, but then from time to time I'm going to freeze them and come to you for more suggestions to influence how the scene's unfolding. So to get these guys started, from someone kind of over here-ish, what's a relationship for these guys? How do they know each other? Laundrymen? I don't know. I think you said laundromat.
Relationship.
But I like, yeah, I'm going to say whatever relationship you interpret from being at a laundromat is fine. Maybe you're laundrymen. That's something I invented, but enjoy it. Go for it.
Oh.
Sorry, Carl. This one's my machine.
Nope, that's...
Freeze! Great. It's not a laundry machine. What kind of machine is it?
A time machine.
It's a time machine. You bet.
I need to go back in time to wash my clothes. Because we're laundrymen.
Well, I've been to the future, and I know what happens when you go to the past and you wash your clothes.
Freeze! What happens to this guy when he goes to the future?
Nothing.
Nothing happens. Great.
Literally nothing. It's like just as boring as your existence here.
That's great. Look, Carl, there's something I've been meaning to tell you about our job as laundrymen.
Freeze! What is that thing that he's about to say? What's the news?
They're getting fired.
They're getting fired. Great.
We're getting fired, both of us. I went to the future and did nothing for a while, and then I spied on our boss, and we're no longer working here, and there's pink slips, which is a reference that maybe nobody gets. Yes, we're fired. We're fired in the future.
It's because I've been stealing again.
What?
Freeze! Great. Yes, he has a very strong emotional reaction to that. Whatever that emotion was about to be, it's not going to be that. What emotion does he feel?
Jealousy.
He feels, sure, an anguished lust. Great. Let's go.
But why?
Here's a rag.
Why would you steal? You know how that makes me angry and turns me on.
Freeze! Carl here has a secret. The secret of why she stole. Why has she been stealing?
You can't stop it.
Because she can't stop it. Great. She's doing it compulsively. Great. Okay.
Do you think I want to steal?
Yes, I do.
Dennis! No, I can't help it, okay?
Why?
I just get my hands in those whites and I just...
Stop it! I'm hard enough as it is.
I don't know, I really wanted to see where that was going.
Yeah.
We would love two lovely volunteers who would like to come up and join us on stage. Who wants to be a brave volunteer?
Oh.
Put your hand up.
Very
Or just
easy,
come
very
on
easy.
up. We got one. Anyone else? Yes, two. Excellent. What's your name? Katie and?
What, Simon?
What, Simon? Give a round of applause. Great. First of all, Katie and Simon, do we have your consent to touch you? On the shoulder.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Don't put a pause between.
Timing is everything. Great. We have your enthusiastic consent. Excellent. Now, you're going to help us out. Al and Connor are going to do a scene, and sometimes they're going to forget their lines or need your help. And when that happens, they're going to come over to you, touch you on the shoulder with your consent, and you are going to fill in the blank. Now, normally we would play this game, you would say it out loud. So if I said, I feel like a peanut butter sandwich. Yes, well done. However, we're going to do a different version. So I'm going to come over, touch you on the shoulder, and instead of saying it out loud, you're just going to mouth what the word is. Okay? Not whisper, because they can hear, but mouth it. So, for example, my favorite food is a nana. Excellent, great.
You're gonna do the same thing.
Yeah,
so you
sure.
know. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
You don't get off that easy. So, did I pause there again?
Yeah, a little bit.
Great. For our suggestion to get us started, what's something that you would do on a long weekend here in Copenhagen?
Drink.
Other than drink. Drink and?
Eat.
Drink and bike. Thank you very much.
There we go.
How's it coming along?
Just gotta tighten the old wheel bracket.
Ah,
And after that, I'll adjust the handle adjusters. And your seat just needs to be unseated and you'll be all set.
you know what, Bjorn? Everyone says you're the best bike mechanic in all of Copenhagen because call God.
They call me God.
Yeah, that's why.
I bless you.
appropriate for a bike mechanic.
I'm God, I can do what I want. This looks like this is a beautiful ride you got here, I have to say. I mean, it reminds me of a bike that I rode. I gave it a really cool nickname. I called it my bone meal. I called it my bone meal. I ground it up and I ate it.
Your bike? You ate your bike?
Yeah, that's what all true hardcore cyclists do. After they're finished with their bicycle, they grind it up into a fine powder and they snort it like cocaine.
You know, that's why I'm here. It wasn't just to get the bike fixed, it's to tell you you've got a problem. A lot of people ask me to come here and say to you, sit on it. Sit on it. Get on here, buddy. Nothing cures craziness like sex, apparently.
Well, okay, first of all, I don't have a problem, okay? I can stop snorting bicycles anytime I want. In fact, just today, I snorted something else. I snorted chocolate. I snorted pure chocolate right into my veins. Yeah, I'll snort anything. I'll snort you.
No, don't you remember when we first met? We snarf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we saw each other like
Yeah, we were like,
snarf. You know what I mean?
Boom! This is an illegal bicycle snorting bust!
oh fuck, it's all his.
What? Fuck! No!
So long, sucker!
You're surrounded! We got the building surrounded, so you're not gonna get
I
far.
knew I should have installed that security system instead of just relying on my ear piercings. I thought I could hear better if I made bigger holes in my ears, and it did not work.
Well, listen, you're all going away for a long time. The punishment for bike snorting is sex. Get down.
Okay, great.
Bring the lights up.
Okay. So I'm gonna come out down here. I would need one other brave volunteer, maybe someone from the back. You, ma'am, you're trying not to look at me. Great. How do you feel coming up? So we'll be very nice. Let's give her a big round of applause. Come on up this way, the safe way for sure, so the ICC doesn't get sued. Okay.
What's your name? Io.
I know, fantastic. You're going to stand right in the middle of these two. Together these three people are so smart that I'm going to have to put a restriction on you. You can only speak one word at a time. So you're just going to fill in the next word in the sentence, nice and loud. It's going to be really fantastic. It's great. You look like you really regret coming to this show. I promise we'll take care of you, no problem. Yeah, we'll take care of you. So these three are an expert in a particular subject. What's an advanced subject you've always wanted to know more about? Metaphysics, I heard. This is great. It just beat out astrophysics. I'm so sorry. Metaphysics, great. Maybe from somebody over here in the back. What's an invention that a future invention that we haven't got there yet, like fusion power or something else that we haven't got there yet? Instant potato fryer. Thank you from in the back over here. I appreciate it. That's great. Okay, great. So they've developed a new type of instant potato fryer using metaphysics. Okay, then we're going to do a talk show. We're going to interview them. It's going to be great. All right, here we go. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to Skin in the Game, the show where we talk all potatoes all the time. We're here with a very special expert who has invented a instant potato mixer, but with metaphysics, with the new metaphysics. First, would you please introduce yourself?
My
Name is
doctor,
Potato Topper
the
Third Esquire.
Dr. Potato Topper the Third Esquire. Definitely sounds like a fake name. Glad you're on my show. Fantastic. So now you have developed a new type of instant potato mixer with metaphysics. First, can you give me a brief explanation of what metaphysics is?
well,
It's very
complicated.
Me.
Tell.
You. Peace.
On.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. So it's very complicated. Let me tell you, peace on. It's more of a philosophy than an explanation, but that's fine. I guess we'll let it go. You don't want to talk about metaphysics. Let's get down to the brass tacks. How does this instant potato mixer work? How did you make this thing?
We.
Created. A.
Large.
Very large.
Super.
Large. Container.
That.
Can. Hold.
So.
Much. Potatoes.
Two potatoes. Okay. A very super large container that holds 2 potatoes. This must be the metaphysics you didn't explain before, because I don't myself fully understand. Now, what inspired you to invent an instant potato mixer? And I'm going to come to the audience here for questions for our doctor after this, but let's find out what inspired you to make this.
My.
Mom used
To.
tell me
That.
life is
Stupid.
very, very
Stupid.
Your mom. Oh, so keep going.
You
Can.
always make
Potatoes.
fries and
Eat.
them.
Okay, so your mom used to tell you that life is stupid, very, very stupid, but you can always make potato fries and eat them. You're what a terrible mother. Okay, so we're gonna come out here for. I know some of the audience here has questions for our good doctor. Somebody back here have questions about the metaphysics. Oh yes, over here. Great. What's your question?
Yeah, skin or no skin?
Yeah, great question. Skin or no skin? And thank you. You just spoke into a fake microphone. Appreciate it. Yes, so when you do the potato, skin or no skin, and why?
Well.
It depends
On.
what the
Temperature.
is that
We.
prefer.
It depends.
We.
Cook the
Potatoes.
it's very
Very.
so very
Hot.
All right. That was an actual first time that they've answered the question. So first that we should applaud them for that. But also, hold your applause because the end of the answer was really creepy. So very sexual. Let's come over here. Does somebody else have a question? Yes, I'm going to throw you the mic. What's the question?
What's the sales pitch for this invention?
What's the sales? No, you keep that mic. Great, yeah. What is your sales pitch? I know you guys are trying to sell this thing right now. What's your one-line elevator pitch for this device?
Hey.
you better
Like.
my potatoes.
Asshole.
Great, I'm so happy you've been on the show. Now, I know you have a website where people could go check out more information on this. I know I won't. I think it's been a big waste of time. But what is that website in case people want to go check out the potato mixer?
W.
W
Dot.
potato mixer
Dot.
underscore
Slash.
underscore backslash
Meta.
physics hashtag
Asshole.
Okay, now, interesting, because I noticed some people in the back just pulling out their pens now. Maybe you could repeat that for us. No, all right, let's give it.
Oh, hey, who uses a cell phone? Sorry, excuse me, pardon me. I like your tattoos. Who said that over here? You just pointed to someone. So you pointed to someone else, that means I'm going to use you.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Ed.
Ed. in English?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Either way would have been fine. But great. So you're going to sit here.
Okay.
And we're going to play a game called Texter's Nightmare. So one of these gentlemen is they're going to have a scene, but one of them is only going to be able to say your texts. And the other person, so I guess Al, is going to have to be the other half of the scene.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Good.
So to get us started, what's a location that two people would go on a Friday night? A bank? What was that?
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, bank. Cool. Yeah. Sick. Okay, we'll take you to a Friday night bank.
Thanks again for coming with me to the bank, Stacy. I'm worried that they won't give me the mortgage.
Sure, happy to do all of the above, Smiley.
You're always there for me, Stacy. I've always thought of you as my best friend, but I have to be honest. I've had feelings for you for quite some time. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that.
Oh, he.
Stacy, what does that mean? You're toying with my heart here.
Jack is happy to play host to me.
Look, if you and Jack have a thing going, I don't want to come in between you two.
Great!
What about last weekend when you came over to my house and we played in the pool all day? You're telling me you weren't flirting with me then?
For some reason, I have 2 dates in my calendar for Casper's christening. Is it the 5th or the 12th of May?
Oh, you just want to get into my family without getting into my pants, I see.
Fancy getting some lunch with Charles McFadden at some point?
Oh, that's a euphemism for your vagina. Okay. Yes, I would love to, and if I get this loan, we could maybe move in together. What do you think about that?
No probs. Just finished at the house and heading to the Lauriston for a much-needed bite to eat. Give me a shout when you're close, and I'll let you know where we are.
Oh. So I should go to the bank, do my loan, and then afterwards I'll give you the old booty call.
Okay, we're at the Lauriston still, just eating.
You know what, Stacy? I gotta be honest with you. I'm getting some mixed messages here.
Cool. See you there.
Okay. Cut to 5 minutes later. I came from the bank. They said my loan's approved. Will you move in with me?
Hey, man. Just got a call saying your alarm system has a mains failure. Did you guys have a power cut?
Are we robbing the bank?
Shit. Sorry. You might still be in America. I'll reply to your email.
Look, I get what you're saying now. I spent a year in Dallas, Texas, and you think it's changed me. But I promise it hasn't. I'm still the good old English bloke that I always was.
Great. Thank you. Funnily enough, I was just thinking of that about half an hour ago.
Oh.
Family synchronicity at work again.
Oh, so... And that's our second one. Thank you so much.
If you like that, then why not come and see this year's Copenhagen International Improv Festival shows live in the heart of the Danish capital. From the 6th to the 12th of April, every show is totally unique and hilarious. So visit CIIF19.eu for details, and we'll see you there.